This is Muscle Daddy Mark, welcoming you to Lesson 3 of my 3-part series, How to Bounce Your Pecs. In the first part, we talked about building mass and developing big, thick, muscular pecs. In the second part, we talked about how to develop a connection between your mind and those muscles that you want to control, and how to practice controlling them so that they will be at your command. In today's third and final lesson, we'll talk about practicing pec bouncing and showing off those big, thick pecs that you are so proud of.
So, we've talked about how to build a big muscular chest. We've talked about how to connect those big pec muscles to your brain so you can get them moving. And now for our third installment, we're going to talk about how you show off these great big chest muscles that you are so proud of. And I want you to be proud of your body, because there is nothing like having a great big muscular chest. So you'll probably notice that I'm just wearing a simple gray t-shirt. This is actually the shirt that I sleep in most nights. And you'll notice that you can see when I bounce my pecs under the shirt. So most of the time during the day, if I'm wearing a button-down, a polo, a t-shirt, you can see if I choose to bounce my pecs. And if I see another muscle man or someone who I think is noticing me, I may give them a little bounce just to let them know that I see them seeing me. Okay? So when you're wearing a regular shirt, bounce just a little as communication with someone else. And there are other times, probably at the gym, where you might be wearing something a little tighter that makes the pec development that you've worked so hard on show up a little more. Now, remember, when you have overhead lighting, which I don't have in this room, light colors show off more muscle because the shadow is underneath. A dark color, no shadow. So, white light colors, the muscle man's best friend. And no better place to practice and show off your pec bouncing than the gym, where people expect you to be proud of and showing off your big muscles. There are other times, maybe when it gets really hot in the summer, when you're at the beach or by the pool, and you may want to wear something loose, but that shows off your pecs. Notice that you can see lots of movement, even though quite a bit is covered up. But don't be afraid to casually adjust and show even more. Don't be afraid to show a whole lot. As I've said, you've worked hard for those muscles, and you want people to see them. Yeah, it's fun to pose, isn't it? Yeah. But there are times when you just want to be shirtless and let everybody see everything you've got. Because I say it often, and I honestly believe there is nothing more beautiful in the universe than a muscular male body. I love working out. I love lifting, building muscle. And now I'm going to tell you something that most muscle men won't admit. The only reason for bodybuilding is to get big, showy muscles so that you can show them off. So you've done it, huh? You've built some muscle? Show it off. Yeah. And the more you practice, the better you'll be. So you can bounce them fast, slow, together, separately. Or do a nice, slow pec roll. I hope you've learned something from this pec bouncing tutorial. And I hope you'll come back to my YouTube channel. And I hope you'll keep watching me as I flex. And I hope that you too will learn to really enjoy how fun it is to be a muscle man.